In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to level up fast in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 using creative mode. In my last video, I showed you guys how to get a ton of XP in imposters, and then today I'm going to show you my method for creative mode, which is quite a bit different. I also did a full XP guide, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a card on screen now, and I'll also put a link in the description to both of my last two XP videos, so you guys can check those out. If you do find this video helpful, make sure to smack a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on any more awesome Fortnite content like this. And with all that being said, let's get straight into it. So in Chapter 3 Season 1, Fortnite added XP to creative mode. They basically added the accolade device, which allowed the creators of the creative maps to put XP into their maps to where you'll get rewarded for doing certain tasks. There's all types of different things in these Fortnite creative maps that you can get XP from. And honestly, there's so much variety in ways you can get XP now so that you can actually have fun. This is my favorite way of getting XP because it's the most fun because I can do basically whatever I want. This is basically the more fun, less grind version of getting XP. So if you want to find out if a creative map you want to play has XP on it, then basically what you're going to want to do is hover over the mode, and in the description right under the name of the map, it'll have the amount of players, the type of mode, and then all the way to the left you'll see an XP symbol. Sometimes you'll also see an XP symbol in the thumbnail of the mode. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite maps to get XP on. So first we have the Pro 200. This one is super easy because you can get up to 1600 XP per elimination to start off with, and then as we know, it slowly goes down because of the XP cap. I'll explain that in a little bit. Next we have the Death Run. If you complete this Death Run one time, you'll get over 30,000 XP. And honestly, it's an easy death run. It's really quick. It's called the Life Death Run, 250 levels. I'll put the codes for all these maps on screen. Next we have the Red vs. Blue Rumble. Honestly, this is just like the Pro 200 as far as XP goes. You basically get pretty much the same amount. It's kind of the same mode, just a different map. Now, if you do decide to go for a team deathmatch map like the Pro 200 and the Red vs. Blue, if you decide to pick another one, try to pick one that has respawn on. If you pick a mode that has no respawn, it's going to be a lot harder to get XP because you're basically going to be waiting for people to revive you a bunch of the time, and that's going to really slow you down on your XP journey. Next, I've got the Tilted Towers Royale. This is a really fun one for XP. I was playing this before Tilted Towers came to the game because I was getting really excited for it and stuff, but now it's in the game, so honestly, if you'd rather just play a team deathmatch map, I don't blame you, but this one is pretty good for XP too, and it's also 32 players. Now, on the Discover map, there's basically so many different modes. So if you're like looking for a 1v1 map to play with your friends and you want to get XP, you can basically find the XP logo I showed you how to get, and you can get that on a 1v1 map. You can get it on gun game maps. You can get it in death runs. You can even get it in fashion shows. So there's a bunch of different ways to get XP in creative, and it's really up to you on what your favorite kinds of modes are and stuff. I showed you guys my favorite ones, but you don't actually have to use them if you don't want to. If you don't want to use one of the maps I put on there, basically you're just going to have to look around and test what maps you think are better for XP. I basically like team deathmatch modes because it's really simple. You get an elimination, you get XP. You go on a 3 kill streak, you get more XP than normal. It's just really simple and you don't have to do a bunch of different steps. That's my personal favorite way to do it, but there's a ton of different ways you guys can do it. Next, I want to talk about the XP cap. So basically this is what stops people from absolutely breaking the game. So if you're watching this video, you probably looked up how to level up fast in Fortnite, and you probably saw a million different videos showing XP glitches and stuff. And if you watch one of these videos, you might have quickly came to realize that they're not how they seem. Basically, you're not getting as much XP as you think because Fortnite added this thing called an XP cap. So basically, the more XP you get, the less XP you get in the future. It's really hard to explain, but say if I'm getting 1000 XP for eliminations now, here in about 5 eliminations, I might start to get 900 and then 800. It just slowly goes down in XP so that you can't break the system, and then eventually you hit an XP cap where you stop receiving XP completely. For my strategy where you play creative and then switch to imposters, I personally recommend playing creative until the XP isn't good anymore. So for me, if I'm getting under 300 XP per elimination, I usually quit playing because it's just not worth the XP. You're going to get so much faster XP in imposters mode. But anything above that's usually well worth it because if you can start getting eliminations way faster than that, you're going to rack up XP really quick. This also applies to all creative maps. Basically, Epic decides how much XP you're getting. Like a Fortnite creator can put in a request to get XP, and then Epic is going to evaluate that and decide the exact amount. All the people that make the maps get to decide is large amount or small amount, and then Fortnite goes ahead and balances it so that we don't have a bunch of broken XP glitches like people seem to think we have because of the clickbait. You'll see creators go into games with supercharged XP, and they haven't been on all day, sometimes even weeks, and they're basically just getting a ton of XP by pressing a button, and it's not what it seems, because if you go and do this yourself, you'll quickly realize that you're not getting as much as you think. It basically just slows down until it's completely not worth it to even do. And personally, I just like to do things the legit way, and that's why I wanted to bring this video to you guys. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you smack that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out, dudes. Peace.